Hello everyone, welcome back to the Jikook Diaries channel. Have you ever experienced a moment when a simple sentence suddenly makes the entire world stop for a moment? A sentence that not only sounds ordinary, but instantly touches the hearts of millions who hear it. That's what happened recently when Jungkook, BTS's golden magne, suddenly spoke about BTS's future in public. No one expected it, no one was truly prepared. And what made it all the more emotional was Jimin's reaction, caught on camera. Today we're going to discuss a moment that sent shivers down ARMY spines, touched their hearts, and even brought them to tears. A moment that started with simple words, but ended with a powerful wave of emotion. It all began after a concert filled with energy and love. The stage lights were still on, the cheers of the audience were still echoing, and the BTS members stood on stage with their warm smiles. The atmosphere felt like the end of a long journey, but also like the beginning of something new. Fans could sense something different that night. There was a feeling of emotion that was hard to describe. Jungkook, usually known for his cheerful and energetic demeanor, seemed a little quieter than usual. He held the microphone with both hands, took a deep breath, and then looked out at the audience. His gaze was soft but meaningful. It was as if he were contemplating something profound. And then, without much preamble, Jungkook began to speak. His voice was soft but clear. His words were simple yet deeply felt. He said that BTS's journey would not end here. That no matter what, they would continue walking together. That BTS's future was still full of dreams, hopes, and opportunities to reunite with armies around the world. As those words left his mouth, the atmosphere instantly changed. The previously boisterous cheers suddenly fell silent for a moment. Many held their breath, trying to process what they had just heard. Jungkook's words sounded like a promise, like hope, and like a message he wanted to convey straight from his heart. But what truly made the moment go viral wasn't just Jungkook's words. It was Jimin's reaction. From the side of the stage, the camera captured Jimin's face slowly changing. At first, he smiled slightly, but then his eyes filled with tears. He looked at Jungkook with an expression that was hard to describe. There was pride, there was emotion, and there was also a deep sense of love. Jimin didn't say anything at that moment. He simply stood still, staring at Jungkook as if he understood the weight of the feelings their magne was expressing. And in that silence, fans could see a profound connection between two people who had been through so much together. A few seconds later, Jimin nodded slowly. That small nod might seem simple to some, but to ARMY, it was a symbol of support, trust, and togetherness. It was as if Jimin wanted to say, without words, that he would always be there, that whatever the future held, they would face it together. It didn't take long for the video of the moment to spread across social media. Within minutes, the clip had been shared thousands of times. Within hours, millions had watched it. And within a day, the moment was a topic of conversation around the world. Fans began discussing every little detail of the interaction. They noticed how Jungkook looked at Jimin after speaking. They noticed how Jimin bit his lip, trying to hold back his emotions. They even noticed how the distance between them felt so close, as if there was an inseparable bond. Many armies admitted to crying after watching the video. Some said Jungkook's words gave them hope. That despite changes, despite challenges, BTS will always find a way back together. Others said Jimin's reaction warmed their hearts because it showed how strong the bond between the members is. And of course, there were also fans who immediately associated the moment with the special bond between Jimin and Jungkook. Over the years, the two members have been known for their strong chemistry. They are often seen supporting each other, looking out for each other, and giving each other strength. From grueling rehearsals to massive stadium concerts, they are always by each other's side. This moment feels like a reminder of behind all their success and popularity, they are still human beings with feelings, fears, and hopes. When Jungkook talks about BTS's future, he's not just speaking as an idol. He's speaking as someone who has grown up with the group from a very young age. He's speaking as someone who has sacrificed so much for their dreams. And he's speaking as someone who truly loves their members and their fans.
네, 좋아했어요. 오케이. 너무
And when Jimin looked at Jungkook with tears in his eyes, it wasn't just a spontaneous reaction. It was the reaction of someone who understands the long journey they've been through together. Many fans said this moment felt like a scene from a movie, a scene filled with emotion, meaning, and hope. They said they could feel warmth just by seeing Jimin's facial expression and hearing Jungkook's voice. Some even called this moment one of the most touching interactions in BTS history, because amidst the dazzling stage lights and the cheers of the audience, there was a heartfelt conversation happening without many words. And perhaps that's what makes this moment so special. Not because of the drama, not because of the sensation, but because of its honesty. When someone speaks from the heart, others can feel it. And when someone listens with their heart, others can see it. Jungkook may have only uttered a few simple sentences about BTS's future, but to millions of fans, those words felt like a promise. Like a promise that they wouldn't give up. Like a promise that they would continue walking together. Like a promise that the love they'd built over the years wouldn't fade away. And Jimin, with one look and one small nod, seemed to confirm that promise. Since then, many fans have begun to talk about the true meaning of togetherness. They say that BTS isn't just a band. They're a family. They're a symbol of hard work, friendship, and sincerity. And among all the members, the relationship between Jimin and Jungkook often exemplifies a strong and loving bond. They may be different in many ways, but they always find a way to complement each other. They may face different challenges, but they always find a way to support each other. And they may walk different paths someday, but they will always find their way back to each other. That's what fans felt when they saw this moment. A feeling that no matter what the future holds, the bond between them will never truly fade. Because ultimately, the future isn't just about what will happen. It's about who will still be by our side when everything changes. And that night, on a stage filled with lights, Jungkook and Jimin showed the world that they will always be by each other's side. No matter how far their journey may be, no matter how great the challenges that lie ahead, no matter how much time passes, they will still be together. And that's what brings peace to millions of armies. Because beneath all the uncertainty, there's still hope, there's still love, and there's still promise. If you felt the same emotions when you saw Jungkook talking about BTS's future and Jimin's heartfelt reaction, let us know in the comments below. Do you think Jimin's gaze at that moment reflected emotion, pride, or something deeper? Don't forget to hit the like button if this story touched your heart, and subscribe to this channel to continue following Jimin and Jungkook's most emotional moments that always manage to make us smile, be touched, and believe in the power of togetherness. See you in the next video, and remember, sometimes one simple sentence can change everything, and sometimes one small look can say more than 1,000 words.